Peace, 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 peace to everybody in the building. Welcome to LitBoxTV. I'm Lordikim, the lieutenant. Like lieutenant, I'm the lieutenant, and y'all the litigants, and we about to litigate, cause it's litty. So give me a second. I'm gonna throw something on real quick. Wait for a few more people to get in the building. Shout out to the early bird crew in the building. Yeah, just give me a second. We're gonna wait for some more people to get in the building. Play this joint real quick. Get it warmed up. Let's spin the block real quick. Let's spin the block.
Oh, baddest thing that I've ever seen when a nigga spin the block.
This is a rough joint. Another joint featuring my man T-Soul.
Second chance at romance. I'm about to spin the block.
We ain't mixed this yet, but I just want to play it. Just want to vibe out with some more people come in the building. LitBoxTV. Let's go.
I wanna be the one to rock your world.
Oh, hey, how you been, baby girl? Me, I'm just trying to stay sane in this crazy world. Trying to stay fit, just finished doing 80 curls. No more tasting my nuts like a baby squirrel. I'm living fast, but I age slow. Everybody went to Vegas, but I ain't go. I breezed through your Instagram flicks and noticed I didn't see any you and your man pics, so I was wondering about that time we ran and could we run again? What up with Carlos and Pam? Used to have fun with them. Just left your city, but hoping that when I come again, you know that spot with them shrimp, we could get some of them. Remember Flex would say screams and we made fun of him? Back when you was with Rich, I'm glad you done with him. Girl, I miss your ass, no pun intended. Ain't get it then, but I'm feeling to spin the block.
Rough joint right here.
Baddest thing that I've ever seen.
Made a nigga spin the block.
Oh, LitBoxTV.
Second chance
Gonna wait for
at
more people to get in the
romance.
building.
Spin the block.
Happy Monday.
Never lose if I
Stock
do
market was
it.
alright today. Yeah.
When the drop starts spinning, this business first, you know. I'm about to spin the block.
You say you got a plan. I hope a part of it include a breakup with your man. If it ain't understood, I'll help you make them understand. Cause girl, you just so hot, I'm about to pop some rubber bands. You fly, ain't hard to tell. You stay up in Chanel. A ride or die type of chick to pay a brother bill. But I'm out here, not the type to lay up in the cell. I'm making money off my talent, and I get paid well. I see you elegant. I still remember your fragrance, I love the smell of it. Overlooking the hood up on them terraces. I did some devilish things just for the hell of it. But even then I knew that you were heaven sent. We never thought we would see a black president, but we knew we could be more than we ever been. Yeah, you grew up nice, baby, it's evident. And I'm too intelligent not to spin the block.
Oh. Yeah, we just warming up.
That I've ever seen.
Made a nigga
spin the block.
Yeah, we about to spin the block. Oh.
Second chance at romance. I'm about to spin the block. You're the baddest thing I've seen for a while. And girl, you know
LitBoxTV, what up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? I'm Lordikim, and welcome to the show. Yeah, we came in hot today. We coming in hot. You know, when I already come in focused, it's a touchy situation to me. So, yeah, we in hot already. Shout out to everybody in the building. If y'all could see, I've been posting, well, you know, trying to post more videos and stuff like that. So, just make sure y'all, I just posted this one, so make sure y'all go check that out. We have to stop allowing others to miseducate our children. The first day of fool. I call it the first day of fool because if you watch the video, you'll understand, you know, they just miseducating us. So y'all make sure y'all go check that out. I know a few people in here already checked it out, but check it out if you haven't already. So yeah, it's Monday, September 13th, and yeah, we here to talk about it. Yeah, peace, 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 peace to everybody in the building. Y'all know what the show today is going to be about. It's about, there you go. Why you should never deal with a rude woman. Is she playing victim? A lot of women out here be playing victims. We're going to talk about that a little bit. And if she don't respect you, she will neglect you. These just the little titles I got in there, and we're going to just touch on it. And it's all based off of my experience. I'm going to just Tell y'all some stuff based off of my experience. But yeah, we're gonna. What time is it right now? Okay, 7:05. All right, yeah, it's about that time. So, let me see something. Yeah, it's about that time. So, yeah, let's get this started.
When I'm turned up, it go down. You know how I get, you know how I get. You know I'm legit, you know I'm legit. You know I be lit, you know I be lit. And I'm on a mission to hit every city. When you see me, get with me, it's lit.
LitBoxTV. It's lit.
Alright, yo, we back. LitBoxTV. But I didn't like that. So let's do that shit again, man. Let's do this shit again. Let's do this shit the right way.
It's lit. Oh yeah, we lit.
LitBox.
When I'm turned up, it go down. You know how I get, you know how I get. You know I'm legit, you know I'm legit. You know I be lit, you know I be lit. And I'm on a mission to hit every city. When you see me, get with me, it's lit.
LitBoxTV. It's lit.
Alright, yeah, that was more like it. Welcome back to LitBoxTV. I was just more like it. I felt that a little better. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's get into it real quick. The title. Let's get into it real quick. Why you should never deal with a rude woman. I mean, let's talk about these rude women. Let me see. This is the thing, fellas, and ladies too. This is a lot of this. Like, I'm talking about my experience. Like, a lot of this stuff is like I'm talking more for the fellas, but it's like I want women. I want the women to like take heed to a lot of what I'm saying. You know, the women followers that I have that subscribe to this channel. You know, just try to connect with me real quick on this, okay? But when a woman is rude to you, that means she does not respect you, okay? Especially if she's your woman. Fellas, let's just be clear. If a woman don't respect you, you know, if a woman is rude, she don't respect you. Okay, so now, if there's one thing I hate, is someone that bring up an issue they have with me right after I bring up an issue I have with them. That is disrespectful, and it really gets in a way of creating understanding. Okay, so to the ladies in the building, okay, ladies, it's like you ever said something to someone, and instead of them addressing the issue, you said something you don't like, and instead of them addressing your concerns, they just get into something they don't like. Like, we have to stop doing that, male and females. Like, when somebody bring an issue to you, if you have an issue with them, then you should have brought it up first. But if you didn't, and they brought it up, then have enough respect to just pay attention to their issue. You understand? And not look at that as an opportunity to bring up your issue that you could have brought up before they brought their issue up. Just pay attention to the issue at hand. That's why I made that video. Be in the now. Don't worry about the past and the future. Just be in the now to what's in front of you, right? So, a young man shouldn't be trying to court any woman until he has his affairs in order. That's just my personal opinion when it comes to this. So we're talking about men with their affairs in order. We're not talking about, you know, a lot of these other dudes who don't, you know, whatever, got their shit together. But it used to be the men messing the woman up. But these days, I feel like it's the woman that's really doing the number on these dudes out here. Like, these dudes is, and it could be, you know, some of it is warranted, some of it is not. Some of it is a little over the top, you know. And I'm not talking about these you know, old dogs. Like, I feel like it's the women that are messing up the men. And I'm not talking about these old dogs out here, like, you know, like dudes my age and older. You know, I'm talking about the young men out here that's my son's age. You understand? So, you know, I feel bad for the young men out here of this era, because women have gone so far off the deep end, and they really just don't care. Like, they just really don't care. You know, these you know, it's like, to get something wholesome nowadays, you probably gotta try to find you a cougar or something. I don't know, because it's just crazy out here with these young women, you know. And attention, ladies, you do not have to put men down to stand up for yourself. We're gonna get into it. I just want to make these little statements real quick before we really get into it. You know, you always remember that, ladies. Fellas too, because fellas do it too. You know, you don't have to put nobody up to stand up for yourself. I say that all the time. Ladies, y'all don't have to put men down to stand up for yourself. Black people, we do not have to put white people down to stand up for ourselves. We just don't. Okay, so always remember that. You don't have to, you know, put your lady down to stand up for yourself as a man, and vice versa. You don't have to put your man down to stand up for yourself as a lady. All men are not dogs the same way all women are not hoes, okay? Whenever you're trying to have a conversation, let's get to it now. Whenever you're trying to have a conversation to resolve an issue or get to the bottom of something, and your lady act like she doesn't have time to discuss it, or she claims she's not trying to argue, then you better believe that woman has no respect for you. If you bring up an issue to a woman and she, I don't got time for that, I don't want to, like, she has no respect for you. Because people who have respect for you, they respect your issues, especially the issue you have with them. If I respect someone, okay, and I have tremendous respect for them, and they have an issue with me, then that's going to bother me because someone I respect has an issue with me, okay? So, now, ladies, if you at your job and you get confronted by your boss in an attempt to resolve an issue or get to the bottom of something, you wouldn't tell your boss to just get out your face. You don't want to talk. You wouldn't say that. Because if you did, you know you'd be fired. Right? You wouldn't do that. If you came to work one day and your boss said, excuse me, can I talk to you for a minute? And pulled you over, you wouldn't be like, I don't want to talk about this right now. Why? And why wouldn't you do that? Because you know you'd lose your job if you did that. Right? Okay, so stay with me. So when you're addressing your concerns with a rude attitude, like brothers, if she's addressing your concerns with a rude attitude, it's because she do not respect you and is not afraid of losing you. That's the key part. When a woman is rude and nasty to you, she's not afraid of losing you. Okay? So that's number one. That's red flag number one. Okay? Because like at her job, she knows if she's rude at the job, she get fired. And women who respect you and respect you as a man and know that you don't tolerate bullshit, they're going to respect you because they know if they don't respect you, you're going to leave them. You're going to cut them off. Okay, so now if you a needy dude, that's another situation. You understand? Like if see, and a lot of these dudes, the tables have turned. A lot of these women are breadwinners now, and these dudes are needy dudes now. So it's kind of like, and that's just like naturally that would make a woman kind of like upset because women are naturally want to be taken care of. It's just in their nature. It's in a woman's nature. No matter what she has, she wants to be courted. I don't care what a woman has. She wants, if she's a feminine female that's into men, then she wants a man to cater to her and do things for her, regardless of what she have. Okay, so when, like I said, if she addresses your concerns, you know, and I don't care what she says, a disrespectful woman does not care about losing the man she's disrespecting. So if you are constantly getting disrespected by a woman, and you see, and check this out, a lot of women, you know who was the first woman to disrespect me? My mother. And most of our mothers are the first woman to ever disrespect us. I can't even think of a time where I felt my father disrespected me. I can't think of one time. And I'm not playing favoritism here. I'm just being real, straightforward with you. You know? I can't remember the time where my father just disrespected me. You know? So it's like the first disrespect. Like, think about it, ladies. Probably most of y'all ladies, the first time you ever got called the bitch was probably by your mother. Let's be real. You understand? So, you know, and it's kind of like it's getting worse, right? When a woman truly cares about you, fellas, listen to this. When a woman truly cares about you, she humbles herself. She humbles herself. And when a woman is really afraid of losing you, She becomes vulnerable. Like she becomes considerate. You understand? She's gonna hear you out. So that chick, like, that's not trying to hear you out. These rude girls, like, don't. We're gonna get into it because it's gonna get a little deeper. And like I'm telling you, it's a difference if she feel she's losing you to another woman than losing you because you are not into her anymore and it has nothing to do with another woman. Okay? So, like, a woman being rude, if there's another woman involved, then that's tough. You might have to, like, suck some of that rudeness up because you kind of brought that on yourself. You understand? Like, to a certain extent. Like, nothing gives women the right to disrespect you, but they have the right to be upset about the bullshit you did. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's a difference. But I'm talking about when there's not another woman involved. And this woman is just, like, rude and nasty. Like, you know, like, some women, like, let me sidebar, like, some women, they won't even compete. If they feel you interested in someone else, they'll clear the lane for you. They don't take rejection well. Like, I'm one of those dudes. Like, I'm not trying to deal with a woman with a man. Okay, y'all go be great. Go ahead. You beautiful, but y'all go on and be great. I'm away from my bus. Cause my bus damn sure ain't got, my bus got me on it. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all know, if y'all been following this page for a minute, then y'all know what I'm talking about when I talk about the bus. Okay? So it's kind of like, we're gonna get back into this rude thing real quick. But beautiful women, right? Beautiful women, they get hit on regularly. They can be a little rude because people they have no interest in are constantly harassing them. I get it. That, you know, you get. You're a beautiful woman, got a whole bunch of people, you know, in your face. But a woman that's into you is never rude, fellas. She's never rude. The woman that's really into you, she's never rude. She might be a little standoffish if she's going through something. But she'll make it her business to not be rude to you. She'll make it her business. She'll control herself because she's into you. And if a woman is rude to you and you still pursue her, you can bet your bottom dollar that it will only get worse in due time. Like, y'all got to stop pursuing these disrespectful women. You know, and like I said, ladies, don't come in here jumping on the fellas right now. What they doing, like I said, is nothing worse. Then I'm talking about this issue. I'm talking about disrespectful women. And then y'all want to start talking about disrespectful men. There's a time and place for that. And y'all know I address disrespectful men and dudes who don't live up to their responsibilities. And you know how I get on dudes for not taking care of their, responsibilities. You know? But it's kind of like sometimes, I don't know, women just absorb it a little different. Like somebody said in the comments earlier about Kevin Samuels, right? I watch Kevin Samuels. Not often, as much as I used to, because I kind of know what it's about now. But I like Kevin Samuels. I put my son on him, right? But I notice, like, a lot of women be like, "Oh, I don't like the way Kevin Samuels, he talk to women. He be talking down to women." He talk exactly the same way to men. The same way he be telling them women, "Oh, you not this," and you get. He telling men, "Oh, you ain't no high value man. What makes you think this? And why you think you could get this woman?" And he tell men the same stuff, but the thing is, we just absorb it different. We kind of accept it. We don't try to deny our reality of the situation. We kind of accept it, like, "Oh, okay, damn, that's true." But it's like sometimes, like, these women, they just don't want to accept the truth. You know, so it's like this. Check this out, right? A woman, but see, a lot of the stuff I'm saying also applies to a male, but mainly, I don't, you know, I've dealt with women. I've never been on that side, so I wouldn't know. But I would assume that it's dudes like this too. But a woman will have an all-out brawl with her man right before work and then going to work. Like, "Good morning, everyone. Hey. She just finished fist fighting. On her way out the door, boop, 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 boop. But get to work and be like, hey, Hi, good morning, good morning. She put on, try to hide the fact that she was just getting it in, right? This is the thing. You can tell when someone had a bad day at work. You can tell that. If you work with people, like when somebody come home from work, you can tell when they had a bad day at work, right? You can tell. Sometimes they tell you, had a bad day, had a fucking bad day, right? Now, but when someone at your job had a bad day at home, you don't know that. Because a lot of them hide it. A lot of them hide their bad day at home. So what I'm saying is, my point is, and this is ladies, because I used to always come at the mother of my children for this. If you're working your job and something is getting on your nerves and you don't act like this fucking maniac bitch, then why, when you come home and something get on your nerves, you act like this maniac bitch? Is it because you care about your job more than your family? You care more about not losing that job than losing your family? And then a lot of women wonder why they losing their family. Why you losing that man? Why you lost that relationship? You're wondering why. You're wondering why you lost it, and why because you didn't respect it. You didn't respect it. When things didn't go right at work, you got yourself under control. You got it under control. And you took a moment. You said, or you went in the bathroom and you called your girl, text, but you took a moment. Those moments you don't take for your family. You see what I'm saying? Like these and then y'all get these careers that y'all think men care about. We don't care about that. Successful men don't care about your career. Okay? We care about how you treat us. And then y'all go to work. Remember Nas made the song about the mother, how she go to work and she take care of all those people, so when she get home, she don't even want to take care of her own family. That's what it's becoming. That's what it's becoming. Y'all don't even want to cook. Y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all don't want to do nothing. Y'all, there's certain things y'all just, So it's like I used to tell the mother of my child, I'm telling you, if something could bother you at work and you still keep it together, then when something bothers you at home, you need to keep it together. Keep it together. Pull yourself together like you pull yourself together at work for that fucking funky ass job. Why you don't pull it together for your family? Why you walking the job with an attitude and you don't like them bitches at work and you don't man, fuck your, hey, but you come in the house, you scream at your fucking kids, yo, why the fuck this house look like this? And like that's how you coming in. You coming hot. You coming hot. But you don't go to work like that. And we see it. I see it. I see you around your coworkers. I see when they ain't do some shit you didn't like and how you just suck that shit up for your job. So that's why it's becoming evident that y'all care more about these stupid jobs so y'all could get stuff. It's just because really it's all about stuff. A lot of times it's all about stuff. Okay? And listen, don't get it twisted. Yes, it's necessity. A lot of women had to step their game up. I get it. But this is like I said, this is not for the women taking care of these bum niggas. I'm talking about the women with good men around you, providers, men that's actually helping you. Whether they paying the rent or paying half of it, they're helping you, and they're helping you consistently. Why don't those type of men get the same respect as the men at your job, like your boss? Like why? That really I shit used to get under my skin. I should tell my baby mother, don't fucking come in here like that. I don't care what you went through at that job, because you ain't taking out shit you went in this house. You ain't taking the shit to the job, so don't bring that shit from your job in this house. And ladies, y'all have to stop doing that, thinking we owe y'all that. Like I don't gotta tolerate bullshit because you had a bad day at work. And why you even trying to give me bullshit? Why you even trying to give me bullshit? We should be trying to create understanding. But this is what happens, When you walk into your job and you seen someone did something you didn't like, you didn't go crazy like you do in the house. You didn't do that. And if you did go crazy, it's because you no longer gave a fuck about the job. Think about when you spaz out at a job. Think about when you spaz out at work. When you spaz out at work, it's because you don't give a fuck about that job anymore. Fuck this job. And that's how I look at a woman that spaz out on me. She must not want this position anymore. She must not want this position. Because ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to deal with somebody who's talking to me like that. So she must not want this position. And that's how y'all look to alpha males. Okay? And that's why I think about the alpha males you met. They get away from you quick. Only niggas that's sitting around y'all is them beta, simple ass niggas who most likely need y'all. Living off of y'all, they got no shit of their own. The beta males, they get out of there quick. Think about it. Think about it when you was nasty to that man who had his shit together, how you ain't see him no more. And he wasn't that here, and a lot of them don't even be nasty. You just don't see them no more. Like women who got their shit together. Like they ain't got no time to be being rude to a nigga. You just don't see them no more. They know how to politely remove themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this. Some women are bipolar. We all know that. Y'all chicks is bipolar. Men are bipolar. I used to have mood swings before I got it under control. You know? Some women are bipolar and have mood swings. So 1 minute they can't live without you, and the next day they hate your face. You know? I'm not talking about those bipolar women. I'm talking about the ones that's consistently nasty to you, not the ones that's nice sometimes and then nasty sometimes. Those chicks take your medication. Move the dairy out of your diet. Those bipolar chicks, stop drinking that milk and eating that cheese. You won't be having all them goddamn mood swings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about them. Like but rude women, fellas, a rude gal. You understand? Them rude women, they'll cheat on you and blame you. They'll blame it on you. Everything is your fault to a rude woman. When you're dealing with her, so you gotta remember that. Once a chick start acting rude and being nasty, it's all your fault. They're always blaming you for their actions. They'll never take accountability for the part they play, and I'm here to tell you, fellas, that no matter what you do to a woman, you can never turn her into a cheater. Okay, ladies? That nigga ain't make you cheat. He didn't make you cheat. He inspired you. But he didn't make you do it. He inspired the movement. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't make you cheat. You know what I'm saying? And you can inspire her to cheat, but actually make her do it, that's out of your control, fellas. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove how. The next time she say you made me do it, whenever you hear someone say, I did that because you made me do it, that's someone who don't want to take no accountability. And they're going to blame you for everything. Because you made them do it. You made them do it. You forced them to do it. They had no choice. They had no choice but to cheat on you. Like, really? I made you do that? You had no choice? Really? You couldn't just leave? You had other choices. But if you're dealing with a man, ladies, right, that try to physically kill you. Now, lady, let's talk to the ladies real quick. Ladies, if you're dealing with a man and he's violent, he one of them violent niggas. I hate violent niggas. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I hate niggas who just. I just think that's stupid. And I'm gonna squeeze the juice out of a nigga he ever put his hands on mine, my daughter, my mother, my sister. I'm squeezing the juice out of you. That's even my girl. I remember how I got over me. Like, yeah, that was my girl. I squeezed the juice out of you. Don't play with mine. That's how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? But if a man tried to kill you, lady, to the ladies right now, you dealing with some dude. That nigga try to kill you, and you get away. Y'all in the house, nigga, bah, try to kill you, and stab you, and you get away. You going to get a gun? You going to get a knife? Is he going? For the fact that he tried to kill you, is that going to turn you into a killer now? You gonna go back and kill him? You gonna go back and try to kill him? You know why you're not gonna do that? Because you're not a killer. You're just not a killer. If it's in your blood, you might. But for the most part, it's not in your blood. That's why you're not gonna do it. You're gonna want something to happen to him. You gonna want some shit to happen to him, like shit. But are you yourself gonna go back and kill that man who tried to kill you? Are you gonna say, nigga, you tried to kill me, so it's only right that I try to kill you back? No. You're gonna call the police. You're gonna call the authorities. So I'm telling you, if a nigga can't turn you into a murderer, he can't turn you into a cheater. Okay? It was already in you. Because there's women you'll cheat on, and they won't cheat on you. They will not allow you to turn them into a sucker. Okay? There's a lot of women you could do shit to, men too, that you do shit to, and they'll just remove themselves. It's like you do whack shit to them. It's people you do whack shit to. They're not going to do whack shit back to you. They're going to just remove themselves. Okay? So, it's just not something, you see yourself doing, like killing the man who tried to kill you. You can't see yourself doing that. But sleeping with somebody behind your man's back, now that's something you view as doable. Oh, I could do that. Think about it. You could do that, right? Could you sleep with somebody behind your man's back? Can you see yourself doing that? Visualize it right now. Visualize it. Visualize you sleeping with somebody else. You can visualize that, right? You can feel it. You probably done did it before. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But now visualize you killing somebody. Like, you can't even like, you don't even want to start visualizing that shit because that's not who you are. So stop with the, he made me and he made me do this and I did this because you did it. No, you did it because you wanted to do it. You understand? You did that because you wanted to do it. So, now, fellas, these disrespectful women, right? Like a lot of times, real quick sidebar. Like this independent stuff that you ladies be talking, I'm gonna give y'all a jewel because it seems I'm telling you, because I be around men, real men, who got their shit together, and if they don't, they trying to get it together. They always trying to progress. Okay, they don't care about that word independence. Men, we don't like that word. We hate that word. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna give y'all the word. I'm gonna give y'all the wording for women who take care of their goddamn self and don't need no man. Stop saying you're independent because words cast spells. And that's why a lot of y'all are alone. Because y'all casting that spell on yourself. I am an independent woman. Okay, that means you're by yourself. Just call yourself self-sufficient. That's just a better term. That's a better spell to put on yourself. I'm self-sufficient. Self-sufficient means I know how to take care of myself. That don't mean I am taking care of myself. Or I have a desire to just take care of myself. That just means I can take care of myself. Need be. Okay? That sounds better to a alpha male. You know? It's two women here. I got one who's like, I'm independent. I don't need nobody for nothing. When a man, like a real man, he just want to feel needed. That's all we want. We want to feel needed. We want to feel useful. So the minute you tell me you independent, you make me feel useless. I'm useless now. You're independent. I don't want to be somebody you can depend on. But you think that word independent means something because your mother told you don't depend on no man. That's stupid shit. That's the dumbest shit you could tell your daughter. It's the dumbest shit. Don't depend on no. I would never tell my daughter that. It's the dumbest shit. And y'all casting spells on your children and you don't even understand why they can't find somebody to depend on. Because you told them not to. Don't depend on anybody. You didn't tell him there's the dependable people out here. Like I told my daughter, hey, listen, is your father dependable? Yes. Then you make sure you find a man that's dependable like your father. Period. If you can't depend on him, then because there's dependable men out here. So I'm setting my daughter up. I'm aligning her to find a man that she can depend on. Okay? Because we all need people we can depend on. So why you running around acting like you can't? That's why we so fucking miserable now. Because we all be feeling like we have nobody we can depend on. Because we teaching each other not to depend on each other. When these other people are teaching each other how to depend on each other and how to utilize each other and how to benefit from each other. You understand what I'm saying? So we gotta and the weird thing is these women today really think a man cares about this independence. Like come on. A man does not care about what you can do without him. I don't care about what you can do without me. I really don't. I care about what we can do together. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I love the fact, you know, that you can hold your own if need be. But I want a true partnership. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want, you know, somebody we could build with, you know? Like, a man like me, I only care if we can accomplish things together. Like, if we can't accomplish things together, what are we doing? And I don't mean this little much shit everybody out here doing. That shit is the basics. I ain't talking about the basics. Having sex, eating, going to clubs. Like, that's just bullshit. That's the basics. I'm talking about advanced love. An advanced partnership. Like, what are we building? What's the game plan? What is the plan? When have you ever been with a man? When was the last time, fellas, ladies, anybody? When was the last time in your relationship you and your partner sat down and said, what's the plan? What's the plan? Grown-ass people out here linking up with each other with no fucking plan. To do nothing but fuck. And go out and eat and buy materialistic bullshit. What is the plan? Because you know you fail a plan, you plan to fail. And that's why a lot of our relationships are failing. Because they're not grounded, they're not rooted in any real solid plan. And then sometimes you try to plan with these people and you just you can't. And it's tough. It's tough because you got these independent women who don't want to plan with a man. They really don't. A lot of these women, they just want suckers. They don't even want a good man. Good men are not even in style anymore. Suckers are in style. The nigga who's going to give you a bunch of something for nothing. That's who's in style right now. These women, they want a man that's going to give them everything and expect nothing in return. That's what these women want. Because that's who they look up to. They look up to these mutt chicks out here that's getting everything and giving nothing in return. And that's who they strive to be. That's who they're striving to be nowadays. So we got to start, making sure we getting with we linking up with the right type of people. And fellas, trust me, these listen. When I talk about building together, I'm not talking about that beta male simp, that got you on autopilot talking about niggas ain't shit. See, whenever I hear a woman say niggas ain't shit, then I know she was around ain't shit ass niggas. That's it. That's it. That's all you show me. And then I already know that there's a huge chance that I might be too advanced for her. I might be too much for her. I might be too much of a man for her because she's used to ain't shit ass niggas. So now she on autopilot trying to treat me like I ain't shit. Fellas, you gotta know when to get away from those type of women. And stop trying to prove yourself out here to these rude women. They rude. And see what's happening, fellas? the tables is turning. Because one thing about them tables, they do turn. One thing about those tables, they do turn. And the relationship tables are tilting. And they're turning. Because men used to put women through a lot of shit. Okay? A lot of shit. A lot of these women watch their mother and grandmother and aunts and all that go through shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Yeah, so they watch them go through a bunch of shit that they vow. I ain't trying to go through that shit. Which is cool, which is fine. But see, the flip side of that now is, it's like, at first it was, I ain't trying to go through that. Now it's like, I'm going to give these niggas a taste of their own medicine. And that's what's going on out here. You got dudes trying to be like chicks, and chicks trying to be like dudes. And when I said that in the song, when a nigga is a bitch and a bitch is a man, either way you put it, you're going to end up with some shit on your hands. It don't matter. When these chicks is running around acting like niggas. I know girls right now, females, I ain't gonna blow no spots up, but I know females out here who wilding out more than any nigga I know. Any nigga. And you know what it is? They got easier access to wild out too, because they beautiful and they got a bunch of niggas with money coming at them. So it's easier for them. Because I used to tell my baby mama, she's the mother of my children, I used to tell her this before we broke up. I used to always tell her this. You're beautiful, okay? Yes. But it's easier for me to find a woman to spend some money on than it is for you to find a man to spend money on you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's easy. It's like a lot of these women, these simple niggas made it easy. I told you it's the scammers' fault, because the scammers got a lot of something for nothing, so they started giving these women a lot of something for nothing. You start seeing these women coming up off of nothing. So now it's like, damn, bitches looking around like, damn, these bitches coming up. These bitches ain't got no talent, no nothing, and they up. Shit. I'm gonna try to find me a nigga that I ain't got to give nothing to, and I could come up. And this is what it's turning into out here. It's just the temperature is nasty out here. You understand? But let me get into some of these comments real quick and see what the temperature is in the room and see what y'all talking about. Let me start from the uplift. Man, that's right, Grandma 50. That's the beauty definitely don't last forever, and we supposed to uplift each other. You understand, like men and females. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, what is that? Vita. I don't know. I don't think it's hard to find good people. I just think we're not really interviewing people. We just kind of going with the flow. We're not really, you know, we hoping. We doing too much hoping instead of, you know, creating and making these relationships we want. You know? Yeah, listen, one thing about me, I love a woman that knows, that can take the lead if necessary. But this, you know, that really have no, you know, if a woman, see, women had to take the lead by necessity, but most women don't want to take the lead. They love it when they in the presence of a man. Trust me when I tell you that. They love it. They love it when they don't got to think. When they ain't got to think nothing, they just love it. When in the presence of a real thinker, someone who's a real doer, you know? Yo, definitely. Good men are definitely in style. Yeah, good men is always going to be in style. And good people are going to be in style. But let me tell you something. See, it's not the women that's rude. Like, women, it's these bitches. Women are not rude. Women are respectful. They considerate. It's just it's just this generation of these, I don't know, it's these, oh man, it's just tough. I just feel so bad for my son and his generation. You know? Yeah, and it's just like, and to see, he said, talk to the woman in America. See, you see, I've been to London, I've been to Amsterdam, and I've been to Spain. And unless you travel to other countries, you have no idea how bad it is here. Like, you have no idea, man. You have no idea. How really, and that's why a lot of dudes, they don't, like foreigners, like world travelers, people who travel the world constantly, they don't date American women. They don't like them. They just don't like the mentality. Because it's back from Eddie Murphy said in the comedy shit, once you get here, these women start putting shit in your head and start making you try to look at things from their point of view. And, so it just everything gets just thrown out of whack. They in the time work. Yeah, like these shit. Like I know, like these. Let me tell y'all something about work real quick, because a lot of women think they're doing something because they got a job, right? And that's nice, but a job is a slave term. Masters don't go to work, okay? So the minute, I remember some girl. I told some girl, she said, "Oh, I gotta go to work in the morning." I said, "Oh, I don't have a job." And she tried to clown me. "Oh, you ain't got no job." I said, "No, I don't got a job. I own my own business." And she shut up. Like, y'all think that job, like a job, like what? Like most of these companies y'all work for, y'all never see the boss. He never there. He don't do nothing. The boss, the master, don't work. He don't work. So once I hear somebody say, "Oh, I got a job," okay, you a slave. You're a slave. That's all a job is. It's a slave. If you don't own the business, and you're not in business if you got to be there. Okay? You're not. A business, see, in order to be in business, like good business means I'm not there and it's working. You understand? I'm on the beach with my kids and I'm making money. That's good business. The dude who owns McDonald's don't got to be at McDonald's in order to make it. He on the beach. You know what I'm saying? The dude who run a Fortune 500 company, he delegate. Hey, he get on the phone in the morning and he tell people what to do. Hey, listen, make sure Sarah, and yeah, okay, yep, cool, yep, okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the gym, get me some pussy, and then go get me some sushi. All right, yeah, I'll speak to y'all later. That's how bosses move. Bosses ain't going to work. They not, like, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta, like that job stuff is cool, but we should be focusing on, and this is why I left the mother of my children, because I saw that she was just trying to build herself up. Okay? That's all she wanted to do. She wanted to build herself up so she couldn't have nobody to depend, so she wouldn't have to depend on nobody while being with a dependable man. And instead of us building stuff, and I fixed the credit. I said, I'm gonna fix your credit. We're gonna do this, because at the time my credit was fucked up, and that's why my credit is A1 now. So I don't have to ask anybody to help me do anything, so I could be self-sufficient. Okay, period. But she didn't want it. Like, it's kind of like we have to learn how to. And I had to learn it. Put this emotional junk to the side. That emotional junk, when it's time to put it to the side, we have to really put it to the side. And fellas, trust me, when you meeting these women, if they rude and they nasty, keep it moving. Because we have to set the tone. Because see, what happened is, ladies didn't set the tone. Okay? And now fellas is falling into that same shit that the ladies used to fall into. Remember back in the days? Check this out. When a man was married, when a woman knew he was married, he was off limits. He was off, like, a woman wouldn't deal with you if you had a man. And then slowly but surely, these bitches start fucking with niggas who had girls. who had wives, who had families, who had whole shit. Okay? And then they got caught up in that. And then they got played. And it's the same shit that's happening to you fellas now. You got fellas fucking a girl who got a man. Like, you eating this bitch out and she got a man. Y'all niggas is disgusting. She got a whole man that she probably lived with. And just to be like, come on. Y'all letting them turn us into that. Like, and we shouldn't be that. Men, we should be like, no, we're not going to play this game. We're not going to play this game. Like the bitch go, oh, you got a girl? I don't give a fuck. You ain't supposed to be that. Fellas, you're not supposed to be that. And we allowing them to turn us into that. And that's beta male shit. You're not supposed to do that. You trying to talk to a woman, but it's like the rapper shit. That's all they talk about is fucking somebody else's girl. So that's all these niggas want to do is fuck somebody else's girl. It's like nigga don't even want to fuck his own girl. But you're not supposed to want to do that as a man. You're not supposed to want to be with somebody else's woman. That's beta male. That's beta shit. Like, that's not alpha man. That's not alpha male shit. Alpha men don't want to share no woman. Especially no lying ass bitch. Now, an alpha male will share a woman that he is being honest. An alpha male will go, okay, well, she fucking with him, and she's being honest. I'm all right. I like her. A nigga fuck with you just because you keeping it 100. There's so many lying ass bitches out here. Nigga be like, I like her. She keep it 100. I'm gonna keep her around. She ain't like these other lying ass bitches. The truth will get you far with an alpha male. Just like the truth will get you far with a real woman. Like, truth will really get you far. If you're dealing with a real woman and you keeping it real with her, it's gonna get you far. But the truth with these rude girls and these, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. But cheated on. Trust me. And let me tell you something, fellas. If you're around a woman, if you ever talking to a chick and you see her around her kids and she being disrespectful to her kids, that is a sign. Okay? That is a big sign. If she do not respect her children. And I mean respect them. And I'm not saying like, I'm not talking about somebody who get irate or just flip. When somebody's really being extra with their children and disrespecting them and taking it too far. Sit your fucking ass down. You're so fucking stupid. I'm so fucking... Once you... What? And we all seen it. Fellas, when you see that, get out of there. Get out of there. And I'm telling you, like, don't be around these women that don't compliment where you're going in life or where you're trying to go. Like, and that's it. And stop chasing these women before you get your shit together. Period. Bottom line. Because then you'll be in a better situation. And you'll be able to, because you'll be able to more than likely keep the relationship you have. Because a lot of these women, like nowadays, man, they opportunistic. Like, and if you fall off, they gone. A lot of them are gone. A lot of them are just gone because that's what they in it for. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so important for me to build with a woman. Because once you build, it's harder to walk away from something we built together. But if that's yours or that's mine, and it's like, get out of my shit. Or you like, get out of my shit. And it's like nah. We gotta build. Like, people who really want to be around you, really want to, they'll build. They'll build shit, and they'll do things that make it harder to leave. They'll connect in ways that make it harder to separate. You understand? So, I just hope, fellas. Gad, what up, nephew? I see you. Yeah, but I'm just glad, like, I'm able to just give y'all this and just, I hope it help y'all. Like, just we ladies, stop being so nasty. Like, know yourself. Like, it's kind of like, just, it's all too much fake confidence running around. Too much fake confidence. And I know it's fake because it's too much makeup. It's too much of this other stuff. You understand? And I'm gonna do a joint about that because, like, me personally, I don't care who do what. I don't date women who wear certain shit. Like if you wear weave, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. I'm sorry. You automatically lost me. You wear wig, like we can hang out, it's cool. Like, but I'm talking about being with you. Like I want to be with this. I want to be with you. It's just certain things. I'm not gonna tolerate from a woman. And that's just what it is. You know, and I feel like fellas, we have to. Men, we have to step it up and be more of men. And when I say that, it's like we can't, it's kind of like, yeah, like these women started permanent here, right, to go into the workplace. Because the black man didn't care whether you had a perm or not. So that was for the workplace. So fellas, like what we have to do, we have to start, like, it's kind of like, what's more important, the workplace or this family? But see, as long as we not doing the most we can do to create this foundation for our family, then a lot of our women are gonna have to go over there, and just being over there makes them rude, because they don't really want to be over there. Women don't want to get up and go to work, especially if they don't like the goddamn job. So they don't want to be over there. So we have to do more over here so they don't go over there. So we have to create here. We got to start buying these stores. If we was focusing on these stores and we get our lawsuit money, instead of getting this lawsuit money and go buy some stupid fucking Mercedes Benz or some stupid jewelry or some stupid designer, if we went and bought the store, if we went and bought certain things and our mind was focused on building and coming together, then we'd be all right. Then you wouldn't have to go. You would not have to go to work. You be helping run the family business. And that's, to me, the ideal situation for us. We need to get back to just doing business with each other. Real business, and only business with us. And that's it. And when we do business with them, we got to make sure that business is beneficial to us. Or it's no business. We that powerful. We are that powerful. You understand? We just have to stop being rude and assholes to each other. Over stupid shit. Like over nonsense. And we just have to be more respectful. Ladies, y'all gotta walk in that house more respectful. Fellas, you gotta walk in that house more respectful. That's it. And just I don't know. I just feel like we just really need to start dealing with each other. It's like my song New Hood Order. We need a new hood order. We need a new order, and not even a hood order, just a new way of dealing with each other. We have to, and see, the revolution will not be televised because the revolution is individualized. We have to stop waiting for groups of people to do things. You are the revolution. Everything I'm talking about right now, you can change. You can do it right now. You don't need to join no group. You don't need to go to no counseling. You don't need to go to no protest, no meeting, no nothing. You can just get off your bullshit. That's it. Like I got off my bullshit. Get off your bullshit. Get off the bullshit. And every time you feel yourself getting on bullshit, don't feed into that shit. Get out of there. Say, you know what? I'm going to get on my bullshit. This is not healthy for us. Let me get off my bullshit. That's it. And just be real. Like, I know it's tough sometimes because females be relying on dudes too. So a lot of times they don't keep it real because they need whatever dude is doing, and it be just a bunch of different situations. But at the end of the day, it's just fellas, when they rude, you gotta let them be there, because think about it. When somebody rude and you nasty and you cut them off, if they really sorry about it, then they'll come back and they'll confront you. Yo, I was the other day. It's like if you don't get that, don't go back. Don't allow nobody to be rude to you and then you try to fix it. Stop trying to fix shit you ain't break. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a sign of low self-esteem. Trying to fix some shit you ain't break. And if somebody break it, let it be broke. And just go about your business and fix yourself up. But if this is broke, let it be broke. Sometimes it's better off that way. Sometimes you never know. The universe is sending you, like, The universe is sending you ways for a reason. And we just got to learn how to be more in harmony with each other. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed this live today. I'll be back tomorrow at 7, the God Hour. Shout out to everybody in the building again. Yes, righteous men, step it up. I'm telling you, that's what we got to do. See, it's like what came first, the chicken or the egg? It's like, who gonna do better first, the man or the woman? Like, listen, if you're a man, don't worry about a woman doing right. Just do right. Just do right. If you're a woman, don't worry about dudes. Just do right. And when you see somebody ain't moving right or doing right, remove yourself from them. That's it. But you don't let a sucker turn you into a sucker. You don't let a rude girl turn you into a nasty nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't, or having you getting disrespect. Fuck you too. Like, nah, fuck you. All right, fuck me. All right, cool, I'm out of here. Believe me, that works more wonders than, because a lot of these people, they nasty and they want you to give that back to them. These people are angry, they miserable, and they looking for somebody high, and they want that back. So it's like, fuck you, and it's like, oh, fuck me? All right, cool. Oh, you ain't shit. Well, if I ain't shit, then it should just be easy to leave me alone. Like, they don't know how to deal with that. They don't know how to deal with that. Fuck you mean leave you alone? Ain't nobody gonna leave you alone. Like, now it's like, yo, oh my God, that shit got to me just now. Show well of Jews, bro. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the truth, lady. But yeah, like, that's it, man. Like see, this is what I'm saying. Like, that beta male, that needy nigga, you're gonna get away with it. You're gonna get away with it more than you should get away with it. Because he needs you. He need to be there. He can't just get up and leave. But let me tell you something. This is why they be like, oh, he got on and he left me and he shitted on me. No. He would have left a long time ago if he had the resources. You understand what I'm saying? Only nigga who sit around and eat shit is a nigga who ain't got nothing else to eat. Ain't nobody who got something better to eat gonna eat your shit. So remember that. And nobody who, even if I ain't got nothing to eat, like, I just don't eat shit. Like, I've stayed with, like, back in the days, years ago, if I stayed with a woman and I felt she was, you got to get what? I would go sleep on the train. I mean, listen, I'm out of here. That's just, you're not going to make me feel that way. I'm going to figure it out. Like, period. So we got to just snap out of that. Snap out and understand, like, the mothers, like my mother and them back in the days, they understood how we had to work together. Against the welfare system, against the housing system, against all of that, okay? You know, nowadays, these baby mothers nowadays, they don't give a fuck. They'll throw you right under the bus. Go under the bus. So I could get this apartment. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. But yeah, yes. Let the sisters try being more virtuous. I'm going to read one more before I get up out of here. You right, I found myself going down the rabbit hole with her. Then I just shut up and then let her go south with her mouth. Yeah, sometimes you just, it's not even, you know, but we have to, you can't just, I don't know about letting her go south with the mouth. You gotta check things, but you got to check it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Or just remove yourself. But, you know, that's it. I gotta go get with Mama Love real quick and help her do something. So on that note, I'm out and I'll see y'all tomorrow, yo. Peace.
Oh yeah, we lit.
LitBox.
When I'm turned up, it go down. You know how I get, you know how I get. You know I'm legit, you know I'm legit. You know I be lit, you know I be lit. And I'm on a mission to hit every city. When you see me, get with me, it's lit.
LitBoxTV. It's lit.